it was back to the original point of how I'm an idiot. My second question.
Hey man, I feel the same way. I look at the world and feel the exact same way. You know, you feel that way because you can't read. I feel that way because I can read. At the end of the day, we all get to the same place. We all die and we all go, what the fuck was all that? That's what life is.
Hello, beautiful people. I will be, Deric Poston, will be headlining October 24th at Fort Worth Hyenas in the main room. That is 2 shows. That is a 7 p.m. and a 10 p.m. In Fort Worth Hyenas. Please get those tickets. And that'll be it for me. Ehsan.
Hey everybody, I got some dates. This weekend I will be in Cleveland. I will be at on the 16th. I will be at Hilarities in the small room, and then I will be headlining the Don't Tells out there. So if you're in Cleveland, come out and watch me work on my 30 minutes for my special I'm taping in Austin, October 25th, Saturday. First show's sold out, so come to the second show. We need to fill out that second show. So please come out, support your boy. And then November 9th, I will be at San Jose Improv. So come see me then. Enjoy the show.
I have things to talk about.
You have things to talk about?
I actually have things to talk about. Did you not bring anything to talk about? You fucking loser.
Not really.
I brought 2 things to talk about. And one of them is a hot buzz topic.
Ooh.
Look at me, bro. I'm a podcaster. I'm fucking Candace Owens. You wish you could be Candace Owens like me.
I don't.
True investigative journalist. Also, somehow seems very evil. She seems scary. Yeah, does she seem kind of scary? But also like I don't disagree. Like,
No.
I like some of her videos. She's crazy.
Okay.
She's Alex Jones.
Okay, yeah. Is she? No, she's not Alex Jones.
She's a different version. It's, not exactly, but I'm saying she's crazy. I feel like everyone views her like that. Like, like what's she saying, bro? She's crazy, but what's she saying? But what's she saying?
But she does, like, Candace will do these like pop culture breakdowns.
Those are great.
Those are phenomenal.
I like when she does that because she does it as if she's fucking Walter Cronkite.
Yeah, those are great, dude. I watched her break down Taylor Swift once. Like, damn.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Those are cool. But when she starts talking but she'll also be like, Charlie Kirk was assassinated by a fish. And like, look at this picture of this fish.
Oh, fish. That's what you're calling him now? Okay.
Bro, I'm trying to stay safe. I'm trying to stay safe, stay woke, and stay alert out here. You know what I'm saying? I don't need Mark Ruffalo coming at me.
You don't want to ruffalo his feathers?
I don't want to ruffalo the feathers, nigga. That nigga's mad.
Yeah. Well,
he said, if you're not talking about Israel Palestine, get out of my life.
He said that?
He said some shit like that.
Ruffalo's been... Yeah, Ruffalo's been ruffaloed recently.
But you know what's funny? He was talking all this shit about Palestine. He was all upset, and I was like, "Oh, this nigga ain't that mad. He ain't turned into the Hulk." Yeah, he ain't that mad about it. Hey guys, if he was really mad about it, we know.
Yeah. We know what happens when he gets mad.
He's putting on a show, I think. He's putting on a show of anger. Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah. He had this thing where he came after Joe. He came after Rogan. He was like,
the Hulk?
Yeah, you voted for this, and now you can't take it back. And it's like, hey, relax. People can have nuanced opinions on stuff.
Bro.
Yeah.
Crazy you bring that up.
Okay.
That's insane you naturally brought that up. I was going to bring this up today.
Okay.
And you know me, I don't know nothing.
Yeah, you don't know nothing.
Ehsan, do I know anything?
No, you don't know anything.
Do I know anything at all?
No.
About anything?
No.
About one single thing?
Sometimes one time you told me how you read this book, and I was like, whoa, you can read? Like, that's how much you know nothing.
And that was maybe a couple months ago.
Yeah.
We've been friends for a long time.
Yeah. I just assumed you didn't know how to read the whole time.
Yeah. I don't know absolutely anything.
Right.
But I wanted to talk about this today because I have zero political affiliation to anything.
Okay.
I don't like politics, and I don't know what's going on. I also brought another thing we're going to talk about later, and it'll prove how much I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But we'll get to that later.
Okay.
For now, have you seen what's going on with Theo Vaughn right now?
The Department of Homeland Security or whatever using
Yes.
this video. Yes.
This video, he released a video saying like,
Hey, I don't fuck with that.
I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
And bro, my timeline today, yesterday was just fuck Theo Vaughn. You asked for this. Don't go crying now, you fucking crocodile bitch.
Yeah.
You're a fucking lizard boy.
Right.
You deserve yada yada.
Right.
Was saying all this shit, and I'm like, nigga, hold on. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me put this in an analogy I can understand, and you tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm off here.
Okay.
I'm a Ravens fan.
Okay.
That's my squad, nigga. I'm diehard Ravens. Let's just say.
Right. Okay.
For sake of I'm a diehard Ravens fan.
Okay.
I love Coach Harbaugh.
Yeah.
That's my head coach. I love him. He's gotten us Super Bowls, gotten us close, gotten us good.
Right.
I can't critique this nigga. I can't like criticize him and be like, yo, what the fuck going on with our defense this year? Yo, what the fuck are we draft? Like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't even fuck with him no more or whatever, but like, why can't I, even if I do fuck with him like that, but why can't I criticize him? Does that make sense? Am I off there, sports analogy wise?
No, I think you're correct. I had this thought the other day about how I wrote it down about how like people are way more critical of their sports teams than they are their political party. It's so funny that we had the same, almost the same thought this weekend.
But yeah. So how come that's not? I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand. Everyone's so mad at him, and it's like, okay, even if he brought him on his platform. Let's say he helped him make him president. Let's say he voted for him. The whole thing.
They also invited Kamala, and Kamala said no. But
no one talks about that. So let's not talk about it. Since no one's talking about that, let's just keep avoiding that.
Right.
Okay, that's neither here nor there. He brought Trump on. Let's say he fucks with him. I don't fucking know. Let's say that they're friends. Let's say he voted for him the whole nine. All right.
Right.
So yeah, that means he agrees with every single what?
Well,
I don't agree with everything my mom. Right. I love my niggas. You know I fuck with my mom. I don't agree with everything. Like, why, wait a minute. Why can't I disagree with somebody?
Right. Well, it's this sort of thing that the left does this thing where they like run these like purity tests, and so they're like, you're not left enough if you do this, and like, if you're a Democrat, you should support all these things like no matter what, and they project that and run on the right. So they're like, oh, if you voted for them, you must like everything they do like we do on our side. So it's like a purity test thing. It's like if you vote for one side, you're purely that side.
I agree with what you're saying, but I disagree on that's the left. Everyone does that. Because you're saying like, because the right's smart. It's like, no, they're dumb too. Because flip the situation. Let's flip this. Let's say Kamala's president.
Right.
Because Theo brought Kamala on, and then now Theo was saying how he disagrees with something Kamala's doing. Everyone on the right would be like, you fucking dumbass, you asked for this. You know what I'm saying? So no. Yeah. Everyone's retarded. Yeah. And I said it. And not the cool retarded, like my sister's brother. Not the Capri Sun fucking flash retarded.
Yeah.
The bad retarded. The way we use it in a bad way.
Right.
That you see what I'm saying, fool? So it's like, no, what's going on, bro? What, like, everyone's losing their mind. I think it's this thing.
Well,
because yes, politics has always been crazy. I know that. I know that people have been dying for politics and dying about politics since politics in America or in forever, right? Forever, politics are crazy. I know that. And people take it to the extremes, and this is everything's a circle. It's happened before, it happened again.
Right.
But if we know that, how are we still so stupid?
That's because like, people read the comments on like social media and stuff, and we've talked about this before. It's like it used to be. Well, it used to be you could reliably assume that you were talking to a human on the other side of that, and now it's not that. It's just some fucking guy in a bot farm in Pakistan with 20 phones.
Raging you.
Yeah, being like, and like being like, well, we're gonna extend these talking points and make people believe that like people are extreme in either direction, and then you start to believe that's what people feel.
Well, you're making people extreme.
Yeah, and then your views become more extreme. Yeah. So like that's like you gotta.
So it is.
Like,
so you agree that the phone is making it more?
Oh yeah.
It's more political and crazy than it's ever been.
You know how like the advice we get as the comics and entertainers, like never look at the comments on your own stuff. Now I think that has to extend to just never look at the comments.
No, but that's what the funny is. And you know it.
That's where the funny is, but that's also where like people form their opinions on like based on this is what people believe, and like that's not true. It's not representative of people.
100%.
Yeah.
And you're 100% right on that.
Right.
And that I think the comments are bad because they are molding people's minds. I need those jokes.
It's yin and
those
yang.
jokes
Okay.
are worth it.
It's
Are those jokes?
So
sorry,
like,
you admit
like,
the jokes in the comments are worth molding my mind to a negative way. That's how funny some of them comments are.
So you take the yin and the yang then. If you want, and it's like that question you asked like a couple weeks ago or last week. Do you want security or freedom?
Yeah.
Do you want more extreme political views where like people are happy when someone gets shot in the neck publicly?
Yeah.
Do you think that's worth?
The
How funny
comments?
the comments?
Yes.
Okay. So then what are you complaining about?
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But you have to.
But
I flipped that question to you. Is it worth the funny comments?
Sure. But this is what I'm saying.
Val, is it worth the funny comments?
I don't read the comments, so I can't like.
Wait, Val, when you see a funny video, if it
When
makes
it's
you
a
laugh,
funny video, I see the funny comments.
but that's my point.
But yeah, it's all part of the thing. So, but overall, back to your point, where you're like, what the fuck is happening with Theo Von? The conclusion is it's worth it. Whatever this like, fuck Theo, that's worth it for the funny comments. Like what you were mad about earlier, you're totally okay with actually.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So you were there's no not mad about anything.
No, that's
what I'm saying. Like, you thought,
Wait a minute.
Yeah. It's like if it's worth it, then it's worth the consequences.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess it is because it is. That's the yin and the yang. Because it is worth the comments. You got to allow. The moment you take away the funny comments, you're not living in a real world anymore. You know.
But that's the
freedom. That's the freedom part.
That's the overall point I'm saying is that you're not living in the real world if you're on the comments at all.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't on the comments. I was talking about how funny it is that just all these hate videos that I'm scrolling by.
Right. But like that's the extension of it's like people like look, all these people hate these things. All these bots hate this guy. I can now make a video on this. It's like an extension of that.
Yeah. Well, because his clicks, his name's so big.
Yeah, you think that like, you're seeing what gets the views and you then make a video on that.
Yeah.
So it's like, if it's worth it, it's worth it. But you have to take the good with the bad. You have to take these character assassinations. You have to take these real assassinations.
Is it worth the funny comments? Though it's not just funny. I mean, I would say it's more than just funny comments doing that.
No. But I'm saying is that like, it's
I get
not.
What you're saying.
Yeah. I'm saying that if you want to get out of this extreme thing that we're in, it has to be like an effort to stop reading the comments, which means you lose the funny comments.
Yeah. Man,
that's
good ones.
It's yin and yang. Like you don't get to have it all. You can't just be like we're less extreme and we have to keep the funny comments. Because the funny comments is what caused you to read more comments, and then they'd be like, "Oh, wait."
Yeah, because that's when you pass some shit where you're like, because while you're looking for funny comments, you pass some just crazy shit.
Exactly, and then people believe that shit because they think another person feels that, and then they feel validated in their own beliefs, and then they feel validated in their beliefs to push it further to the more extreme.
Because there's people like this out there.
Yeah,
so I gotta be extreme.
But the reality is, those aren't people.
Yeah,
those are just some fucking AI bot created.
Well, I mean, I think that's a little extreme too, don't you think? Because it's like they all can't be AI. Some people are like that.
But
some of those are humans.
But I think it had like some of them are humans, maybe. But it's like it's something.
Not maybe for sure. Some of them are humans.
Yeah, sure. But like when you're at the point where I say 50 to 80% possibly aren't real people.
You think 80% of the comments aren't real? 80%?
50 to 80. So on certain sites, especially like Reddit, I think a lot of those comments aren't real. Absolutely. I think there's a higher chance you're talking to a not real person than you are a real person on some sites.
80% is wild. I was gonna give you 50. 80, I don't know.
Well, that's the you know, it's like if it's 50 now, it's gonna be 80 soon.
That's true.
It wasn't 50 like 3 years ago.
So that means it'll be 100% soon.
It'll be 100%, like almost 100% soon, pretty much.
Because no one online will be commenting anymore because it's not real.
It's not real, but everyone will. But some people will think that it's like that. That's like it's like radicalization. It's like and
then the moment that
information,
and then when the AI videos get good enough and there's no more real videos, it's all just AI. Then nothing's real.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Honestly, I think that's gonna be a good thing.
Little freeing.
Yeah, because if nothing's real on the internet, you go back to Earth.
Right.
You come back to like, well, this feels real.
Yeah.
But I do think hopefully that. Or you Ready Player One it and you get lost completely in the universe.
Right. I think that's more probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you would hope everybody would turn back to grass, but I don't think people are.
No, I think that
Grass is done.
That ship has sailed. Yeah, grass is so 21st century.
Grass is
Grass is
out
so
of here.
early
nigga.
21st century. Get
Yeah,
out
we're
of here.
done with grass.
Yeah. We don't need to touch grass. People be like, what's grass in the future? What's
What-
touch?
What's touch?
Yeah.
What is touch?
You're just on your fucking Oculus. Yeah. Yeah.
But also, like, why would I touch grass when I'm running through strawberry fields with John Lennon and Martin Luther King? So it's like, I get their point of view too. Of like, well, I live in this world with no crime, no murder, everything's great. And you're like, oh, actually, that does sound sweet.
Yeah.
Death doesn't exist. There's no pain. That does sound, because you're right. It's like, well, that sounds awful, but it's like, well, isn't that what heaven is? Because is heaven awful? Heaven's supposed to be this perfect place where you live in perfection for eternity. Well, is that bad?
Yeah. How does that work?
I get, because, when you say heaven like that, well, it's like, that sounds bad.
That sounds, yeah. It's like,
Sounds like a terrible
well,
place.
it sounds like, how do you even make that? If heaven, let's say we all get to heaven, right? Let's just
Okay.
say everyone's in heaven. And
Val
it's like-
too?
all whales go to heaven. Everyone knows this. It's not fair. They don't have the capacity to
Yeah, it's
to
not
think about
fair.
right
Also,
and
just
wrong.
hell doesn't have the size.
Yeah.
People don't realize heaven way bigger than hell.
Yeah, you think hell can contain Val?
No. That's why hell is hot. They incinerate most of it. They're like, we don't have the space down here. It's a fucking basement.
All right, but let's say everyone gets to heaven, right? Let's just say just for
All
the
whales
sake
go
of
to
argument. Yeah. Let's say so it's like heaven's supposed to be this perfect place for you, right? But like in my perfect world, the Niners win the Super Bowl every fucking year.
Okay.
Right? That's heaven.
That's awesome. But you're right. After
there's
year
other-
30.
But there's not even that. Not even like, yeah, obviously after year 30 it would be then I would stop being happy and start expecting. But that's
What?
beyond that.
No.
Beyond that.
But then expecting you would lose, and you'd want to lose because you'd want the feeling
Feel
of winning
something.
again.
Yes. I want the feeling
So
of winning.
heaven's bad.
Yeah. And on top of that, if the Niners win the Super Bowl every weekend, but like everyone else is in heaven, not everyone's a Niners fan.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that we all run concurrent, we all run different NFL seasons individually?
I mean,
So I can't talk about it with anybody? You know what I'm saying?
Because your NFL season is so different than
than
theirs.
their NFL season. Yeah.
And all you can hope is the names are the same.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, is there a cornerback for the Lions named Treventian Jeremy? And you're like, yes. You're like, that sucks, right?
He's like, and then the other guy said, no, he's like the best corner in the league. It's like,
You're
well,
like,
now we have nothing to talk
oh,
about.
okay, well, fuck.
Yeah.
It's terrible in mine.
Yeah.
You're right. It would, yeah. In that scenario, in the football scenario of heaven.
It's like, this is
I
just
don't
a
know how it
basic
works.
Yeah, how does it work? Is it just a
Because then
vibe?
if God's like, oh, Ehsan, there is no football in heaven. It's like, well, send me to hell. Where's the football?
Where's the football?
Is it in Buddhist heaven? Is it in Muslim heaven?
Yeah.
Like, send me the football one.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's sort of like, how can, maybe it's beyond our puny understanding as mortal beings of the idea of being happy all the time? Because that's such a, on Earth, that's such a toxic way to be.
Well, no, I wouldn't say toxic because it's like
to be happy all the time.
my goal is to be happy all the time. But what's beautiful about life and hard about life and sad about life, because you know me, bro. I am a Labrador.
Right.
I walk around pretty much I wake up on 10. I don't need coffee, and I've never had coffee in my life, bro. I wake up on 10. I'm ready to go. You've been around me.
Yes.
He's been on the road with me. When I wake up, bro, how much am I exactly like this?
Yeah.
Right from the jump. Okay.
Right,
Very
right.
annoying.
Right.
The right was
Dude.
crazy.
Dude, unreal how annoying it can be sometimes.
I wake up. I'm ready to go. Wait, what were we talking about?
Being happy all the time.
No, so my point is, but life will knock you down.
Right.
Life will naturally. We were talking about that on the way here.
Right.
Just like, oh man, your boy took a couple of L's this past weekend. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're doing comedy and doing this job and trying to succeed and get farther, you will take L's. But that naturally happens. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like you should be happy all the time because the natural sadness of life will just hit you. So there's no reason to force. There's no reason to just be like how niggas just be sad out here.
Right,
to me,
right.
that's crazy.
I'm not saying that's like you should be sad all the time, but like also.
But I wouldn't say it's toxic to try and be happy all the time.
No, not to try and be, but I think it's toxic to expect happiness all the time.
But yeah, then you're not living on Earth.
Yeah.
But also, like I said, but my point, I guess, is really that's the beautiful part of life is when something tragically sad happens. It's always something kind of beautiful, right? Like it's the rainbow type shit. It rains, rainbow.
But I think, and this is beyond what we're talking about, but I think that's something that's being sold to us, that the expectation of being happy all the time. That's why there's pills and there's fucking all these sort of like weird gurus that take advantage of people.
Plastic surgery. And
Yeah. I think that's a very.
Why did you laugh at that, though?
No, I was clearing my throat.
I said plastic surgery and heard her laugh. And I thought in my head, she's like, "You fucking ugly bitch." That's what I thought you were laughing. I was like, yeah, that's so funny. Women are crazy. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, but no, I think that's the thing that people sort of expect from life. Is an expectation of I should be happy all the time. I think that's a very real issue.
I mean, but I don't know if that's because hold up. When I wake up and go into the day, I'm expecting a full happy day. And then life happens sometimes. But why wouldn't I expect a full happy day?
I think you don't expect anything. I think you just go through your day.
I'm manifesting a good day.
I think happiness comes from the letting go of the expectation. And then being truly in the moment.
Oh, I guess, wait, but like, I guess in my head, when I wake up, I'm not planning on, it's like, yeah, I'm on good day.
Mm-hmm.
Why wouldn't the rest of the day be a good day? I'm not going to force bad day into my life.
No, I'm not saying you should force bad day in your life. That's not what I'm saying.
And I'm not saying I'm not open to stuff, but I guess it's just like the thought of, like, yeah, I guess expecting or whatever, but it's like, yeah, I'm on, yeah, it's going to be a great day. I wake up like, yeah, the whole day. Why would I think like some of the day is going to be bad? Some of it maybe, I don't know, but I'm going like, oh, it's going to be a great day. Is that, you know what I'm saying? Is that toxic? I don't think that's toxic.
I don't think that's toxic. But I think but I do think that there's a lot of people and society puts this pressure on you, or not puts this pressure, but sells you that you should be happy all the time. I'm not saying you specifically, because I
think people should be happy all the time. I agree with this.
But to what extent? So you think if they're not happy, they should be taking these pills? They should be...
No, I think you should figure out, if you're not happy, you should figure out how to get happy. Like, what's wrong? Get to the core of it. Right. Are you going outside? Are you working out? Are you eating right? Are you talking to people? Are you talking to someone about it? Like, are you doing, and if you're doing all those things, then it's like, oh, nigga, just kill yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not, life isn't for you, but I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, but you know what I'm saying? But like, are you doing the steps? Are you working towards it?
Right. I think you should be working to better yourself at all times.
So you're going for happy. You're like, all right, the goal should be, yeah, I'm going to have a good day, a great day, a happy day. Why would it be a bad day? And then, of course, if it's a bad day, you deal with it.
Right.
You don't ignore it. That's bad. You live in there like, damn, this sucks. I am now sad. Oh, man.
Right.
I was having a great day before this.
Right.
And you know what's nice, bro? Even on them days like that, you can still, like, I think about like horrible days where family members or friends have died. What's crazy is you still end up having huge laughs on those days.
Mm. Yes, that is for sure.
So what's that?
Right.
You know?
Right. But yeah, like, even in all that, you are aware that like, okay, well, it's not going to be 100% happy day.
Yeah, after something happens.
Yeah, but like even in a great day, you'll have stuff that isn't 100% awesome. Even in a perfect day, there's still something like, damn, man, when I put my hands in the sink, I got water on me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying, but like it's the expectation that people have. Like, I should be happy nonstop.
I agree with you. I think now we're nitpicking, but I want to nitpick.
Yeah.
If the water sprinkled, I feel like that shouldn't affect your day.
No, I'm not saying that it negatively affects you. I'm just saying like even in the perfect day, there's something that happens that's like not perfect. That's not in that, since we're nitpicking.
But that is a part of the perfect day. That's a part of the perfect day. You spilled water. It's a good thing you needed it. Humbled you, dog. You need to get wet a little bit out here.
Yeah.
You need to feel the No, I disagree on that. Mm-hmm. I disagree. I think you should go in full happy day. What do you think, Val?
I'm on board with you.
Yeah,
it's very
she's
easy.
She's a fucking idiot too, dude.
It's just,
you know what? You're too smart, dude. That is the problem. You're so smart that sometimes you overthink it.
That's very true. Ignorance is bliss.
Just fucking. Yeah. Why does every person say that to me?
Yeah.
It's being able to like.
I wish I couldn't hold still. I'm just saying. But people do say that to me a lot. like so much. People say that to me so much. Oh, Deric, ignorance is bliss. Man, I didn't know what it meant for a long time. I didn't know it was an insult. Did not know that was an insult. I was like, yeah, man, ignorance is bliss, huh? Back to shadow puppets. I think you know what, fool? My first special will be that ignorance is bliss. Because I think everyone's looking at that wrong. Yeah, it should. Yeah, you're overthinking it, man. You're gonna die one day. Just fucking let it go. Yeah, you get to be smart. Big deal. Big fucking whoop, dude. Big whoop. I think you're smart. You know, the world don't need to think you're smart. The people around you think you're smart.
Facts.
I think you're a genius.
Well,
You're just one of the smartest people I know.
well, unfortunately, I live in a world where I talk for a living about my ideas, so I kind of need the world to think I'm smart. Otherwise, this whole thing falls apart.
No, you
Otherwise,
don't.
this whole thing crumbles.
What do you mean? They all think I'm an idiot, and I'm sure they'll love it. They all look. I don't think people tune. Everyone in the world loves Shane Gillis, and it's not because he's smart, and he
Right,
is
that's
smart.
fair. I guess a fair point.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like he's like, to me, that's the. Like, you don't have to be actually smart. I think that's a.
No, but he's smart though. It doesn't matter if he's actually smart. He's smart. He's a very smart guy.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I said he is very smart, but like, no one when he's brought up, when people go, "What's your favorite thing about Shane Gillis?" They go, "Bro, he's a genius."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say what their favorite thing about him is. So it's like, to me, that's Like I don't know. Who's smarter? And like, what's funny? I was saying this about I watched a clip on Tony Baker, and he was talking about like how he lost his son. And it hit me hard just because, I got a kid now. So it just hit me hard, and I'm watching. I'm like, damn. And everything he was saying was so emotionally intelligent, like almost to a level of like, wow, this is like emotional genius.
Well, I mean, if you come out of something on the other side,
Like that.
relatively like,
And how he was-
you didn't lose your mind, you have to have emotion.
And how he was talking about it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, it was almost like a level of emotional genius. Like I was listening to it, learning myself, like, wow. And like, damn, I wish I could, because it's like, you don't want to like, hopefully in tragedy, I'm like, this is like, damn, I should get to a place like this without tragedy. Like, there's just a place of, you can see it like calm and like realization with the world. I don't know, it was just really cool hearing him talk about it. Something so crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But in my head, I literally said it the same. I was like, bro, I think this nigga's like a fucking genius. It was just, and I said that. I was like, it was like a genius way to explain how he felt about something so tragic. It was just, I don't know, but it was like, yeah, bro, is that not genius? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is smart? Like, what is, like, when people are like, oh, what's smart? And it's like, to me, it's like, well, that nigga's probably one of those, like, I don't know how many niggas are that smart. How many people can do that?
Right, like just come out of that.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
So what is, like, I don't know. I guess I'd be looking at it different. And to me, that's how Shane is smart. Like, the way he is smart is his own way. It's genius, Rather than just being like, and then there's niggas like Bill Maher who are like, it's like, no, they gotta be like, no, you gotta view me as, I'm intelligent. It's like, why?
Well, it's like, it's part of, if
The
that's what
shtick.
makes you funny.
That's the shtick, yeah.
If that's what makes you funny is that you got to view me as intelligent, you got to do the thing that makes you funny.
Yeah.
Right? If we're talking about in the comedy space, it's like, well, his humor and what worked for him was people thinking he was smart.
Yeah,
You
and
kinda have to run with that.
And that's the show. You're right. And also, you're watching because I'm
yeah,
snarky.
yeah. Oh yeah, it works.
It works.
You can't look at Bill Maher's career and be like, well, it didn't work.
No.
That
It just-
100% worked.
It works. It just looks awful.
Well, I think it's more of a like
Taste on
it's
life.
comedy. It's you have to do what works, and you have to
Facts.
You think it's dumb, but it's like those people exist outside of the world of comedy, so you have to represent. That has to be represented in the
There are
world
people,
of comedy.
yeah. People are smart.
Yeah, and it has to be Yeah. It has, the fact that he's so popular and has been on top of the world for so long means that he speaks to
Big
even
group.
people, a group of people and a group of people who like identify knowing a group of people like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's important that exists.
Yeah.
Dude, if everyone was like you, nothing would get done. Nothing would get done, dude.
The world would be sick, though.
I mean, the vibes would be off the charts, but nothing. Literally.
Zero buildings.
Yeah, zero
infrastructure.
buildings, zero nothing.
Off the chart vibes.
Off the chart vibes. Yeah, but no one would get anything done.
Yeah, bro, hold on. A planet based on vibes sounds sick. That's why I think vibes fucking with
Until
vibes.
you need medicine.
Yeah. You don't need medicine, bro. The vibes are high. The vibes are high. You don't feel sick. How could you feel sick with these
You don't
vibes?
ever fall?
Huh?
You don't ever hurt yourself? There's no car accident? Well, there's no cars.
There's no cars.
There's no cars. No one gets anything done. No one gets anything done.
Yeah, nigga, you vibing. How you supposed to do anything when you're full on vibe times?
Yeah.
Full on vibe times.
Yeah.
Art would be sick.
No, you need
dope art.
You need vibe people and
You need infrastructure people.
You need structure people. You need both. That's kind of what this podcast is. There's a vibe and there's like a not vibe. You know?
Well, you're smart. You just know stuff. You know what? And this brings me to my second question.
Oh, you had a second point. I forgot. I forgot this all started from Theo Vaughn.
Uh-huh. And it brings me back. It was back to the original point of how I'm an idiot. My
Right.
second question.
Hey man, I feel the same way. I look at the world and feel the exact same way. You know, you feel that way because you can't read. I feel that way because I can read. At the end of the day, we all get to the same place. We all die and we all go, "What the fuck was all that?" That's what life is. So does that answer your second question?
Yes, and I hope that made everyone understand my first question. What? No, my second question is probably even more dumb. Sadly, more dumb than that.
Yeah, that was a very smart question.
Yeah, I think that was very smart.
Yeah, that was a very real question.
This question is very telling.
Yeah, this question's gonna be like, what's the difference between the House and the Senate or whatever the fuck you're gonna ask?
Ehsan, who has the Epstein files? Everyone says release them, and I don't know who anyone's talking to. I say it. I'd be like, yeah, they need to release them. I'm like, I don't know who has them.
Well,
Who has them?
well, this is where the Trump. This is one of the huge fuck ups of the Trump administration.
Okay, talk to me, brother.
Was they said that they had them.
Oh,
The Attorney General was like, they're on my desk right now.
He did not say that. He
Yeah,
said they're on my desk.
Well, she said that. Yeah, she said they are on my desk. She said those words.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait. Mm-hmm. The Attorney General's a woman. Wait a minute. But the word general is in it. I didn't say the secretary. I said the. Hold on. Wait a minute. So is the Attorney General not important? It sounds important. I'm just. Okay.
Yeah. No, but she said that she had them. I'm pretty sure. Look up Pam Bondi Epstein files on my desk.
She did not say on my desk, Ehsan Ahmad.
Yeah.
Pam Bonfi. Never even heard of this name. Never heard of this person in my life.
You've never heard of?
Never heard.
Attorney
anything.
General. Yeah. So she said that they were on her desk.
Hold on. Wait. Can I read this? Mm-hmm. Go back up, Val.
No, they're right there. That's
Okay. In an interview with Fox News, Bondi said that the supposed client list from Jeffrey Epstein was sitting on my desk right now to review. At the time, she was under directive from President Trump to review these documents along with other government files.
yes. So then
This was in February
of this year. Yeah. So then Kash Patel goes on Rogan, who is the director of the FBI.
Is he related to comedian Nimesh Patel?
I mean, in the way that all Patels are kind of related. They all come from the same area of India. They're probably like distant cousins.
Slumdog Millionaire as well?
Is that a Patel? Dev Patel? Yes. In a way, like so, a lot of the last names in India are region based.
Yeah.
So, but a lot of the Patels come from a certain region. A lot of the Singhs come from a certain region.
Interesting.
I know that there's a group called the Siddhis. They're like Siddhis. That's what my ex used to be. So any last name with the last name A and I is usually, so it's like region based.
Oh.
So are they cousins? Like, are they like immediate related? Probably not, because they would at some point. I would assume Nimesh would have talked about that, but I guess I don't really watch all of his clips like that. But chances are they're a distant.
Or maybe
family
you don't
relative.
talk about it.
Or maybe you don't talk about it. You're right. But, yeah. But Kash Patel goes on Rogan, the director of FBI, and then goes, "There's no list," but he looks like someone's holding a gun to his head.
On Rogan?
Yeah, you ever?
Our friend Rogan?
Yeah. You ever look at Cash.
He's
yeah.
a pod. What? No.
Yeah.
Wait, can you pull this up out? I just want to so I can see, please.
Cash Patel.
Yo, love that you spelled it fucking cash
Yeah.
money, nigga. No, leave it like that. That's because she should spell it that way.
Joe Rogan.
Transcript?
Well, we don't want the whole interview.
know.
No, let's watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
This is 20 minutes.
No, we can't watch it 20 minutes. Look, just look up like he said that there's no. At a certain point, he says that there's no list. No. Look up.
That was the best.
Look up no list. Let's see. Let's see if it says.
Short videos.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan finally reacted to
Hey,
the
it's Joe
Jeffrey
Rogan.
Epstein
This
cover-up
hasn't
while
been.
also discussing the Diddy case during episode 2349 of the Joe Rogan Experience.
They've got
No, it's not. It's
videotaped,
Diddy
and all
stuff.
of a sudden they don't. You have the director of the FBI on the show saying there's no. If there was, nothing you're looking for is on those tapes. Like what? Why did they say there was thousands of hours of tapes of people doing horrible shit? Why did they say that?
Right.
Didn't
Yeah,
Pam
so,
Bondi
I
say
mean,
that?
You're talking about Epstein or Diddy?
Yeah, Epstein.
Epstein. Yeah, she said it literally, I think, a week before you had the FBI director sitting here telling you there was nothing, right?
She said something about that there was like thousands
Yes.
of hours of tapes of people doing horrible crimes.
There
trust
is.
her.
And didn't the
Yeah,
FBI
but
dude say
You
that
can't
there was
trust her when she's
nothing?
blonde.
Cash Patel said there's nothing you're looking for.
I
She's a
yeah,
liar.
you can kill it.
You
Yeah.
know no one's blonde. Sam told me this. Did you know that?
Right. Like blondness usually goes away after childhood.
Yeah, they're fucking liars.
They color their hair and all that.
I found this out like a couple months ago. She's a liar, dude.
Yeah. Well, what? Oh, what? You're surprised that people around Trump fake their appearance? That's like a thing. That's what all politicians do. They all like look different.
Yeah, they do all look different.
But yeah, that's what
Obama looked good.
that's what they say. They
Obama
have,
looked good.
Obama did look good. Yeah.
You got to get that man credit.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
boy, out of everybody, my nigga look good,
It
bro.
helps when you're young and not 80-something years old.
Yeah, but he also just took care of himself, clearly.
Yeah.
And even though he aged in the presidency, which they all do, he still came out looking good on the other side.
You know what? That's something that you said to me during the first Trump presidency that was really funny. But like, because you were like even less into politics back then, and you were like, I don't trust Trump, and I go, why? It's like, man, who becomes president? Their hair don't change.
Yeah,
Who
dog.
gets into president? Their hair don't get gray. And I was like, damn.
We 8 year damn near 12.
Yeah.
And this nigga's hair is orange.
Yeah.
Everyone should have jumped off ship.
Yeah.
Just off that. Like,
Yeah.
yo, this nigga's lying, bro. He's a liar. Period.
That's
You know who else is a liar? Joe Buck.
Yeah.
That nigga is lying, bro.
Yeah.
You ever seen Joe Buck before the game?
Yeah.
Full gray beard, blonde, just fucking Targaryen though. Yo, you fucking sick. You've been calling games since LT played. Why is your hair blonde? You know what I mean?
That's
These
so
niggas is
funny.
lying out here, bro.
Yeah. That's funny. That was probably one of the best political takes I've ever heard in my life to this day. It's like, damn, that's funny.
Thank you. Yeah, I know politics now.
Yeah, but as to your point as to why people say release the files, is because of that. It's because
So someone does have them.
the administration said that they had them, and then they were like, actually, there's no files. So, which is one of two things. Either
What?
there was never any files, there was never like an actual compiled list to begin with,
She was lying?
and they were lying in that direction, or she saw the list and was like, ooh, there's way too many Republicans and Trump is on this, Trump's name is on this, so now we have to say there's no files. So either way, she's lying in either direction.
What would the first lie help?
Get you elected. So the idea was that like, look at the Democrats, they're the pedophiles. They're not, because there's this sort of, I would say, statecraft going on right now where like
What's that?
Like it's like a statecraft. It's like a stagecraft, but with state.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a word?
Yeah. So this sort of statecraft going on right now where the Democrats would be like, are voting to like, in the Senate and the House, are like, we want to release the files, and they're taking these votes while the Democrats say release the files and the Republicans say don't. So there's like actual votes going on.
Okay.
But it's a little disingenuous in my mind because the Democrats had the files for 4 years, never released them. Then when they got in a situation where there's always going to be more, where they'll lose the votes to the Republicans, now they're like, release the files. Because they know they'll never get released as long as they're in the minority. If it ever flips, if the Democrats ever become in the majority again, which will happen eventually, and the Republicans don't, the Democrats won't release the files. I guarantee it. Unless everyone from this time is dead. If it's like 50 years from now, then they might. But they'll never release it. They had 4 years to release it. They never released it. So either, yeah, so it's like.
But okay. Who has it?
The idea would be the Department of Justice would have it.
And they just have it just sitting in a folder?
Yeah, sitting redacted, really just chilling somewhere. If they exist.
And the list is like flight logs?
Yeah, be who visited the island. It wouldn't necessarily tell you like.
Yeah, because everyone went to the island. So you don't know if that's a pedophile if you went to the island.
Yeah, but that's part of the genius of the scheme, is that you don't need everyone to be part of the pedophile thing. You just need everyone to be there. And because there's a pedophile scheme.
Because there's going to be a lot of also good people there who are good family, Christian people.
Who are there because he would have
events,
everyone there.
Yeah, charities and all the stuff.
Yeah,
and you're there to do your regular charity and mingle for your career. And you're truly like, the idea of a sex pedophile ring is so far from your brain.
Right. And
you need those people there to cover the scam. You're right.
And obviously there are people that and this was a real deal blackmail ring. This was like, these are intelligence agencies involved, fucking.
What do you mean a blackmail ring?
It's a blackmail ring. So it's
Who's blackmailing who?
So the idea being is that Robert Maxwell,
Who's that?
Ghislaine Maxwell's dad,
Okay.
was a real deal Mossad Israeli agent. Like that's real. His daughter Ghislaine is a very big part of this. One of the people on the ring who went to the island who had sex with an underage girl knowingly is Ehud Barak, who's a former Israeli prime minister. It's like
How do they know that about this guy?
Because there was a witness named Virginia Guffrey who said she was being, as a 15-year-old or whatever, being sent around to all these people to have sex with, and she mysteriously killed herself. But
She's dead?
yeah, she recently died. But one of the names she mentioned was this Israel. Like, yeah, it's I think.
Well, I mean, it does make sense she would kill herself. Her life sounds awful.
Yeah.
Not to say she wasn't black, but I mean, it also
No, but like anyone who kills themselves right before they're supposed to testify.
She killed herself right before she was supposed to testify?
Yeah, dude. All this shit's crazy. It's like those Boeing dudes who killed themselves before they're supposed to testify. Like something's clearly they got silenced.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Mossad is heavily involved. It's
Who's the Mossad?
that's the Israeli CIA.
The Israeli have a CIA.
Yeah, that's like the best intelligence.
Every
agency in the
country has a
world.
CIA?
I mean, some are better than others, but I assume so. Yeah,
And why is Israeli so good?
they're just the best at it for whatever reason. They know everything. So check this out.
Hassan.
Check this out. What? They are the best at it. Israeli intelligence is the best in the world, easily. The way they infiltrate.
Hassan, you can't say things like that.
I'm not saying anything that I don't think anyone would disagree with. That the Israeli CIA, the Mossad is better than the CIA. It's better than the KGB. It's better than everything. It's the best one.
I wonder why. Because we have all the money. We're America. When it comes to military stuff, usually we're the best, right?
Yeah. Well, we're the best in brute strength.
We're not the smartest, is what you're saying.
No.
You're saying a certain group of people are the smartest.
I'm not saying it's a certain group of people because Jewish Americans are dumb as fuck. I'm saying the Israeli government. Yeah, that's different. There was a time where I don't think we were better than like MI6 or the British intelligence agency. I think they're probably a little smarter, but we're just brute strength and manpower. We kind of
They're really called MI6?
Yeah. MI6 is the foreign CIA, and then MI5 is the internal UK CIA. MI5 does domestic stuff. MI6 does foreign stuff. And they used to run their own little Epstein Island. Everyone does it. I think the CIA ran Diddy. I think Mossad ran Epstein. MI6 and MI5 ran something called the Kilcora House, where they caught politicians fucking kids and would blackmail them to make them do what they want. And then one of the politicians was like, I'm going to expose this is a sitting member of parliament was like, I'm going to expose the Kilcora House, and they killed him. A sitting member of parliament. So that's why Kash Patel goes on Rogan, looks scared, and is like, there's no Epstein list, because he got told, like, hey, if you tell people what's on this list, we will kill you. We've done it before, and we'll do it again.
They'll kill the lead of the CIA?
FBI easily. You're just a political figure. It's not like he was an FBI agent. He just got the job.
How do you get that job without being an FBI agent?
The president appoints that job. So you just.
So this motherfucker doesn't know. He's never even been like a cop?
I'm pretty sure no. But look at what Kash Patel used to do. Just look at
What
his
the
Wikipedia page.
fuck is going on, Ehsan?
Yeah. He was a lawyer and a prosecutor. Yeah. But
Why the fuck would a lawyer get to run the FBI?
lawyers run everything. All pretty much every congressman's like a lawyer.
Wait, is Roger Goodell just a lawyer?
Probably not. I don't know. Look up Roger Goodell. Let's see what he used to do.
Roger?
Roger. No, Roger with an R.
What?
Roger. R-O, not J. Roger doesn't start with a J.
Oh, shit. Shit.
What the fuck? What just happened? Hold on, guys.
G-O. Roger Goodell. Yeah. Okay.
Val, what?
He was a businessman. No, just some sort of businessman. But no, most of congressmen and Congress, a lot of them are lawyers. A lot of them start as
No,
lawyers.
I understand that, but you would think like in my head, a head of the FBI would be almost like a military level position. Like you would think it'd be somebody who was like FBI this, FBI that. You worked, you know what I'm saying? In your head, it's like
Right.
was J. Edgar Hoover just a fucking lawyer?
I don't know what J. Edgar Hoover was before that.
Because in my head, he was like, "Oh, you're a cop. You worked your way up to."
I mean, probably to get to that level that he got, where he was basically controlling the president for years.
But was he just a lawyer the whole time? He
No, he
turned
defi-
into the.
Yeah, I don't know how he started, but I do know how he ended. Was fucking the most powerful man in the world.
Damn. Damn, bro. Yeah, this is crazy.
But the overall point being, what was it?
I asked who has the Epstein list.
Oh yeah. It's the real issue is that they're all on it.
But if everyone's on it, then it's not bad. So just release it.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like, I'm pretty sure they're all fucking kids and being like, all right, we're all fucking kids.
But you just said everyone on it's not fucking kids.
Right. But it's like,
So that's the cover. Like if you release it, you are fucking kids. You have a cover.
but no matter what, even if you're on an island, even if you're on the island and you weren't, you're on the island. You're on the fucking kids' island. You're not gonna escape the court of public opinion.
So you're saying anyone on the list at all is going to be anyone on the list is in trouble, is what you're saying?
Yes. And check this
But
out.
we already know. We've seen pictures. We've seen the pictures of famous celebrities there.
It is
So what does
it
it matter? We know Oprah went. We know fucking all these people went. So what does it
It is
matter?
what it is. And on top, so
And I don't think Oprah fucks kids.
so also this is how the part of the blackmail scheme would work, right? So some people obviously went there to have sex with underage people. That's clear, right? But there's a trafficking ring, but like it's something like this, right? So like you're a professor at like a high institution, you do some very important research that's very important to the government, right? You get invited to some event on Epstein Island and you hear about it, it's like, oh, it's cool, they're flying me out, that's dope.
Celebrities.
Celebrities, that's dope. In the middle of the night, there's a knock on the door. There's a girl at the party, she's interested in you. Oh fuck, that's crazy. This hot girl's interested in me, I'm a professor, you fuck. There's cameras in there. That girl was some 15-year-old or some 17-year-old or whatever the fuck that Epstein sent. They have you on camera. Now you have to play ball with them.
This happened to people?
Yeah, this absolutely happened to people.
Like documented?
I mean, that's part of how the scheme worked. I'd imagine.
How do you know that? Like somebody said that?
I've heard people say like this is how it's a blackmail scheme. It's not just like a.
But is this hearsay or is this like for real?
No, it's like a thing. It's like a thing. That's
Deric, part of it being for real is that Ghislaine is in prison. So there is enough evidence of trafficking having taken place to put someone in prison for it.
and the
I guess Epstein was in prison.
yeah, and the videotapes. That's part of what like. That's why they have same thing with Diddy. That's why they have secret videotapes. It's that they set you up so they have you. This is how blackmail schemes work. A lot of the times, people don't know they don't know that they fucked up until after they fucked up, and it's like, well, you're on camera fucking this underage person, so we have you.
Damn.
And then some people went there to be like, woo, 15. Oh,
And then other people are just there glad handing, taking pictures.
and other people there, and they did nothing wrong, but they're there.
You don't even know what's going on. You're
And you
just
don't
there.
even know what's going on, and you're just there. You're at some climate conference and you're a climate scientist at University of Pennsylvania, and you got invited.
And you're like, man, you left going, what a great trip. That great food. I met Will Smith.
Well, yeah, I met Will Smith, met Bill Clinton.
That sounds awesome when you say it like that.
Yeah. And they flew me, they private flew me to an island there and back.
A guy's island. He owns it. Whoa, how cool is that? He owns his own island. I'm thinking about it from that perspective. You would be like, well, that's sick.
Yeah.
Everyone will go. Everyone on Earth at that time would went.
Everyone would go. If you had no idea,
Which you didn't. You
didn't. Yeah. Who knew about Jeffrey Epstein until all this started happening?
No one knew his name.
No one knew his name.
Unless you were a billion. Unless you're in that circle.
Yeah. If it's 2004 and you're just some guy who gets invited to this, you're definitely going.
Of course.
It's like if you're a regular person who in 2012 was invited to a Diddy party. Of course you go.
2012, 1997, you invited to a Diddy party. What are you talking about? Diddy's been that guy since
I know, but
Biggie.
I'm saying like even close to now. I'm saying even 2018. You go.
Of course, who's not going to Diddy party? We're going.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was like, yo, I love Spoil the Beans.
Yeah.
Come to a Diddy party. We were like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to us.
And then that's how he gets you. And then all of a sudden, we had to have Pfizer ads in our thing.
Or you just, I think also you need people there who cover the scam.
Exactly.
You need some goody two-shoe people who aren't going to do it.
Exactly.
You honestly don't want them to do anything bad.
Right. But then in that, you now have all these goody two-shoes that went to these Diddy parties will have to be like, how do I explain that I was this party without everyone thinking like, oh, what a pedophile? Because like that's what they're gonna think, no matter what. It's the court of public opinion.
Yeah. Well, I don't think everyone thinks the Diddy parties were pedophiles because Diddy parties were just sex things.
Right, or whatever.
I'm saying if you go look like what he's not, there's no pedophile charges.
No, there's no pedophile charges. But like, I guess I'm talking about Epstein. But it's like, even if you went to that island and you didn't participate in anything, and your name comes out let's say they release the list and your name is there, how are you gonna explain? Like, there's people aren't gonna believe you. That just is what it is. You've lost in that world. Maybe you didn't do anything wrong. Legally, you did nothing wrong. You were just there. It doesn't matter.
Because everyone would say that. So if everyone's saying that, then it's not true.
Yeah.
Then everyone did it.
Yeah, the public is gonna assume you did because the people who were there to fuck kids were like, yeah, you got me. No, they're gonna be like, no, I was just there.
But here's what I don't get: if we all already know who went, why do we need some list?
Because I don't think they know everyone. I don't know actually.
Because everyone knows. We've all seen the pictures of literally Epstein on the island with these people.
Yeah.
So why do we need the list? What are we talking about? We all know Trump went. We all know Oprah went. Like we know.
I don't think Trump actually went to the island. I think Trump was Epstein's friend, but I don't think there's any actual.
We know Clinton went or whatever.
Yeah, we know Clinton went. I think Trump.
We know celebrities went.
Trump is on the flight logs because he would take the Epstein list from Mar-a-Lago to New York, I believe.
You mean the Epstein jet?
The Epstein jet. Sorry, he would take the jet and he did that a bunch of times. But I don't think there's any evidence of him going to the actual island. Okay. I could be wrong about that. That's why. But on
the list, he probably went.
Yeah, I mean, if you release the logs, you're like, well, he's been on the plane a bunch. He's been on, and so that witness that I told you that the killer herself that said the Israeli prime minister was in the thing, that the girl I told you about, they recruited her out of Mar-a-Lago.
And she had sex with the Israeli prime minister, who's still alive. Mm-hmm. And he's fine. He's not in prison or anything.
Of course not.
And he said she's lying. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'd assume.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. But like the fact that I was like, I mean, how can you not know? If they're recruiting people out of your house, out of where you live, you have to kind of know what's going on.
Mar-a-Lago's his house?
He lives in Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, it's like part of it's where he lives, and the other part's like a resort. But that's his when he like.
How nice is that resort? Is it like one of the best resorts?
It's gotta be. It's gotta be fucking sick.
Look at Mar-a-Lago. I just want to see what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard the name and I've never once looked it up or seen like what it is. But he owns Trump. This is Trump's. He owns this.
Yeah.
Damn. And that's his house?
I believe so. Inside Donald Trump. What did the Vanity Fair say? Inside Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago. Okay.
Damn.
Oh, that's when he was younger. When did this came out?
That looks like a Princess Donald Trump. 2009, yeah.
Yeah, in Mar-a-Lago living room. Yeah, he lives here. That's one of his. I imagine he has a bunch of places.
I can't imagine how many places this guy has.
Yeah.
Damn, it's that kind of a state though, where you got like staff that live there.
Of course.
Yeah, bro, this motherfucker been balling for so
long.
For
a long time.
But also, your dad was balling. Your whole family, you've been balling. Like,
mm-hmm.
I wonder who was like the last Trump person in the lineage who was like poor, who like got this shit started.
Probably his grandfather. Probably the guy above his dad. I think his dad was an immigrant,
Who
right?
got it cracked off?
Yeah.
I want to know who cracked it off. Yeah, I'd love to know who cracked off the Trump empire. Like who took it from nothing to something.
Right. But yeah, I guess his dad was super rich for sure.
So it's probably the grandfather then.
I mean, that's the
Or the
earliest.
gra- or
it could-
great-grandfather,
That's the
maybe.
earliest it could be. Maybe his grandfather was also balling.
Okay, I mean, we have no idea how far this back.
Yeah.
But
But they're
somebody
not
cracked it
they're
off.
not old money. Otherwise, we'd hear about the Trumps.
Oh, yeah,
we'd
you're
hear
right.
about
They're
the
not
Vanderbilts.
they're not Rockefellers.
They're not
right?
Rockefellers. They're not. Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Part of the Epstein files like dilemma is just the current push to change legislation that would it just overall like releasing evidence in terms of any kind of case of this level. Like they're trying to make it where it's not freedom of like information. Does that make sense?
So it's like, oh, we can't release it because there's like, but there's not an active trial going on. There's no one else is going to trial for this. We're kind of done after we put
Where's
Ghislaine in jail.
where's
So-
Ghislaine?
Some kind of jail.
So
Can
because
you look that
of
up? Look up what prison she's in. I'm curious.
because of the this what they're trying to do, it's like because not from.
Also, this is you spelled Giselle.
Where is
Oh, she's in Texas.
Where is Giselle in prison? Yo, in Bryan, Texas.
Whoa, we can go visit her.
Yeah, low security.
It's a low security one?
Of course.
Wow, minimal security and facility Texas. Specific reason for relocation unclear though. Okay.
She's the same thing as Elizabeth Holmes. She's with her.
Who's Elizabeth Holmes?
Theranos. She basically duped the tech world into building this faulty. She built this machine that was like, oh, if you put your machine in the blood, it'll test your blood and tells you everything that's wrong with you, and it's just like fake.
And she was just scamming everybody?
Yeah, she made like $1 billion.
Damn.
She was like on covers of magazines, like, look at this fucking person of the future.
And she's just in prison for life now?
I don't know if for life. I don't know if they put people in prison for life.
For scamming?
No, not white collar crimes. White collar crimes are like, you got us, but you're still rich.
Yeah, you're not getting raped. You're not getting raped.
Look how long. Oh, not in minimum security. Look how long Elizabeth Holmes is in jail.
Wait, why is Ghislaine in minimal security though? Because she's like a pedophile ring champion, right?
Yeah, it's almost like she's connected with some really high up. So she's Elizabeth Holmes at 11 years. Yeah, it's almost like she is in with some high up.
How long was
People.
Ghislaine sentenced for?
20.
So she'll get out in our lifetime.
Yeah. I think it said 20 earlier.
How is she still alive? I guess is her dad still alive? Like who?
No, her dad died.
But somebody.
Her dad died mysteriously, but her dad was apparently not happy with the Israeli government when he
And
died.
he died mysteriously.
Yes, he died mysteriously.
Somebody's keeping her alive, obviously.
She knows something. She knows something that's like, you can't kill me. There's some reason why she can't be killed.
She looks evil as fuck.
Well, of course, she is evil as fuck. So it's easy to say that once you know someone's evil as fuck.
She's a pedophile too, right?
Yeah.
Because she was in. I
Yeah,
heard she was in on the
underage
sex
girl.
stuff
She would
too.
have
Yeah?
she was in the sex stuff. But of course she's evil now, knowing her. But if you met her in the street, you probably wouldn't know that.
Well, no, she'd just look like another billionaire rich white lady.
Yeah. But
She's British. Who cracked off the Jeffrey Epstein? Like who's the? I need a spotlight movie for this. Like how the spotlight cracked off the preacher, the priest stuff.
Well-
like we all kind of knew, but the spotlight thing made it like, hey, this is real.
Yeah, and
Who did this for Jeff?
And it's kind of like the Spotlight case, because remember in Spotlight they were like, "Hey, look at all these people who came to you earlier, and you sort of pushed aside." The same thing happened, I think, in the early 2000s. Jeffrey Epstein is like indicted first, or like has to go to trial, or gets caught with underage girls, and they just sort of like, "Hey, everyone look the other way on this."
And then it wasn't in the media like that, I'm assuming, because they control the media. There's no phones. There's no like everybody posting their own conspiracy theories.
Right. But I was talking to McVader, the guy who does all the posters for Kill Tony, and he was an independent journalist beforehand. And he was like, there were always rumors as far back as when he started in the early 2000s of people being like, there's an island where they take kids and just fuck them. So there was people were on the scent of it for a long time.
But also, I don't think Jeffrey Epstein's the first person to have this island.
No, well, this is what I'm saying. It's like state-sponsored child sex rings happen in like every country. The British did it. We do it.
Sure, it's happening in all the
I'm sure it's happening. I'm sure China does it.
Middle East.
I'm sure. Well, Middle East, it's like fucking celebrated. Middle East, we protected it in the Middle East. So the people who in Afghanistan, the people who were against the Taliban did this thing called butchabazi, where they would like dress up like these young boys as girls to have sex with, and like they would dance for them and they'd fuck them. And we protected them because they were against the Taliban and we needed them. So we made all the people be like, hey, that's fucked up, to be like, hey, you can't say anything. You just gotta let it happen. So we did that.
We're so fucking.
That's a function of humanity.
I know. I meant we
Yeah,
as a
people.
yeah.
They do
Humans
that
are fucked,
because it's the worst thing you can do. So you can control people if you catch them doing it. It's the worst thing you can do. Like they'll like, it's the most morally reprehensible. Like if you do anything with kids, they'll kill you in prison. They killed that Lost Prophet singer guy this weekend.
Yeah.
They killed him. They don't kill murderers. They don't kill people who do mass shootings. All those motherfuckers still alive. It's the worst thing you can do. And if we catch you doing it, and you're a high-ranking person in the state, we can control you.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to do it, actually, if you're the CIA.
God, how's Jared still alive in prison?
That's a good question.
Mad money. Somebody's protecting him.
That's a good question. But even he got stabbed. He got stabbed recently.
Oh, he did.
He survived. Yeah. And the Lost Prophets guy who just died. This is the second time he's been attacked.
Who's Lost Prophets?
I've never heard of him until I saw until he got famous.
Who is he?
Apparently there's this band called the Lost Prophets, which I guess was kind of big. And he was the lead singer. And he would manipulate his fans to like fuck them. But a lot of these, like some of them are like 16. And then one of his fans, he like got her to like let him assault her baby. Like he was like assaulting like 1 and 2 year olds. He got to that level. His password on his laptop when they caught him was "I kids."
No, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Aslan, you're lying.
I'm not lying. I read about him all this weekend. Like, who's this guy? Everyone hates him. I was like, well, because I'd never heard of the Lost Prophets before.
He's dead now.
He's dead now, and nothing of value was lost.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, it's like, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense he died. You're doing this to
Damn.
babies. People are gonna kill you. That's what you get. But that's how they talk about this with crime, and so his laptop password was that. Ted Bundy has this great quote where like the first time you kill, you're like in it, and then the second time you kill, you're like, I guess I'll just take the hammer and just throw it up in the air, and wherever it goes, it goes. You just get so used to it. You get so complacent because you've gotten away with it for so long that you feel untouchable. And that's how that's the whole Ted Bundy thing. Very charismatic, that guy.
Great motivator.
Yeah. Great talker.
Damn, Hassan.
Beautiful talker. That's like, I can see how you just charm people.
Is John Reap in prison?
I don't know if he's in prison yet. He's going to be in prison. Those are federal charges. Once the feds charge you, you're going to jail. Feds don't charge you without.
He's a comedian about who won Last Comic Standing, who me and Hassan know.
Mm-hmm.
His name is John Reap, and we recently got pedophile charges.
Yes. Child sex exploitation. The
Crazy picture.
Yeah, crazy picture of the Panthers game, and like yeah.
Like the picture of him doing stand up, yeah, but the picture of him just dressed as
of a cat. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
That concern child. We looked it up. We looked it because it happened when I was in. It happened when I was in LA. So we looked it up. He got in trouble for possessing.
Hey, look how much money he has.
Yeah.
You posted a $250,000 bond.
Yeah.
You got bank, nigga.
He must have been. He was like probably killing it, especially in the South of
Yeah.
just probably sold out shows and all that. He got caught for possession of child porn and distributing child porn, so he's going to jail for sure.
What does distributing mean?
You give it to other people. You distribute.
Damn, but wouldn't you be in trouble if you're also one of the people he gave it to?
Yeah, possession is illegal, but possession is not a felony. Me and Lockwood went in on this. We're like, oh, okay, it's the.
Because we knew this guy.
Yeah, we knew this guy. So apparently the felony is the distribution.
Damn. So would he have gone to prison for just having it?
I don't know.
Or you probably get on the list though.
You definitely get on the list, and also like my favorite thing that happened. Well, I guess favorite's the wrong word, but the funniest thing that happened is that after he got caught, he was like, "Show's canceled. We'll reschedule later." And I was like, "Oh, bro, I don't think you're rescheduling shit, son."
Well, you gotta be positive. You're telling yourself you're not. You posted bond. You're telling yourself you didn't do anything wrong. You're definitely telling yourself in your head, I didn't do anything wrong.
You have to tell yourself that, or else you kill yourself. If the fact that he hasn't killed himself means like he has to be like, I didn't, or he's like really accepted that he's done something wrong. One of the two. He's either completely denying it or like going through the stages of like, fuck, I did something wrong.
Yeah, the posting the bond makes me feel like no. I think you're trying to get out.
You're trying to get out of this. You're trying to get out of this.
And you think you can.
Yes, you think yes, you definitely.
Because you think you didn't do anything wrong. You're either like, oh, somebody frame me. He's gonna say some shit.
But very rarely do the feds put charges out.
No, that nigga did it.
Yeah. Very rarely do the feds put charges and the guy gets away. They don't fuck around until they dot their I's and cross their T's.
Also, it's child porn. They're not fucking around with that shit. That's for real.
Yeah, they're not some like local prosecutor who would like, oh, maybe you can get out of this. Like, oh, he ain't getting out. He's getting at least 2 years in jail.
Prison though. Mm-hmm. Real prison, and he has to fucking fend for himself. You think just 2 years?
That's the minimum. I think he'll get more. Just because he's like relatively famous. Not relative, but he's like kind of a.
And then I guess how much? I mean, $250,000 bond means you fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
So that means also you don't know how much.
Yeah.
Because I guess depending on the volume of child porn and how much you're giving out to your friends.
Right.
Damn, bro. But you know it's child porn? But then again, I guess you like. Take child porn out of it. Who sends regular porn to their homies?
Exactly. That's weird shit. If you started sending me your favorite porn videos and they're like regular Pornhub, like from browsers,
stuff you could have found.
Yeah. like stuff from like actual sites, I'd be like, dude, Derek, you need to talk to a therapist. You can't be sending porn to people. That's fucking weird. That's fucking weird. The only time I should ever get a porn sent from you was like, yo, we did open mics with her. Like, that's the only. That's like, damn, yeah, that's crazy. You sent me that.
You gotta send that. I would be mad if you didn't send that.
Yeah.
Facts, big facts.
Yeah, but who's sending porn to anybody?
Great point.
I've never seen a video and be like, yo, my dog's gotta see this, son. Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't come to this alone.
Yeah. Oh, I know what he really likes.
So he gonna love this.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, dude. That's actually a really weird thing to do.
Yeah, the text is crazy.
It's less weird to comment on a porn video than it is to share it with one of your friends.
Facts.
It's less
think
weird.
about that.
It's less weird to
Think about how crazy you are commenting. You're a psychopath.
Yeah.
That means you have Pornhub Premium. So already you're fucking losing it.
Oh man, now think about it. What would be a fun bit is to like create a Pornhub Premium account and just go to all these porn videos and just type in first. And all the comments, you know how this is people that type in first? Yeah. That actually seems like a great bit. Yo, my name, my face. Like, actually, like, this is
Ehsan Ahmad.
Verified, get a check and just first.
Your thing is a picture of you on stage. So
Yeah. Actually, I might do that. That's actually really funny.
Don't do that.
If Pornhub wasn't
they don't need your bank information.
If
Pornhub shouldn't have your bank information.
If Pornhub wasn't banned, and there was a time when Pornhub was free, Pornhub Premium was free during the pandemic.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah. Looking back on it, I should have been like, damn, I should have had a bit, but I guess I was caught in the pandemic. But yeah, that's such a funny bit. It's just my face first on every. But you know what? You know what's crazy is that I think it would be hard to find. I think enough psychopaths out there that'd be hard to find like actual videos where you're like the first person to comment.
No, I think you know what's funny because a lot of them. I don't think all of them have comments.
I think
there's more videos on there than you think.
Okay, I'm not saying all of them have comments. I'm saying to comment on the videos that would get people to be like, yo, wait, is this guy doing this on all the videos?
Yeah, but you'd have to do it on the big ones. You have to do it on the big, but you'd have to be actually first.
Yeah, so you'd have to actually be first. So you'd have
to be on the site a lot.
You'd have to be on the site, and you'd have to what you'd have to do is like
refresh the homepage.
Yeah, well, not the homepage because the homepage is like the popular ones. Yeah. You'd have to be. There's got to be some sort of like rising or relevant Like Reddit has a tab that like things aren't popular but are rising.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they have that on Pornhub, and then you have to just go comment first on all of them.
Yeah, you'd have to spend a lot of time doing this.
Yeah, you know what? I have the time.
No, you don't.
But I do have the
You do
time.
not have the
I
time.
definitely have the time.
You don't.
Dude, first of all, I read like 50 pages a day of some book about. I could cut that down to 25 and spend the other hour
crazy.
just commenting.
I like how you're like, Derek, how can I ruin my life a little bit? How can I diminish?
How would that? No.
You just told me this was earlier this podcast.
Right.
Can we cut to the clip?
Yeah.
Fine. I was reading a cut completely up to you,
Yeah.
going how like the comments are making us extreme.
Right.
Shouldn't be reading.
But
yada yada.
we shouldn't be
cut
reading
to this nigga. Be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the worst kind of videos.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be the first to leave comments.
Hey, I don't think anyone's trying to Discord. I don't know if people are trying to be like, and this is what Trump is about in the Pornhub comments.
You know what's happening in there.
Yeah.
You know that's happening in those comments. If
Do
you
I?
think there's not a political argument happening in a Pornhub comment section, you're an idiot.
Damn, I wish we could pull it. Fucking Texas, I wish we could pull it up. I would. Well, obviously we couldn't show, but I would want to see like what are the comments on the Pornhub video. But we can't fucking do that here.
Of course, it's mainly going to be, sex stuff. But I think
I don't think it's gonna be sex stuff. I think it's just mostly ads, probably. It's probably is fake people.
And then a couple weirdos who are like, saying some wild shit.
Yeah.
But I do think there is going to be some people who are like, I hate this woman because I hate this girl. She voted for Trump or whatever.
That's
and then
fair.
you're going to have somebody under her being like, fuck you, you lib pussy.
Yeah, I think that's for
You
sure.
see what I'm saying? It's like,
That's
no,
for
but that's
sure.
happening.
Yeah. But
And then somebody's like, I just hate her because she's black.
how fucking funny would it be, dude, if you're like, damn, bro, Ehsan's like first on all of these videos.
I don't know if people, aside you, I think you're thinking it's funny. Everyone else would be very worried.
I think everyone after a while would be like, this is funny.
Truly,
Because there's no way he's watching all these videos. He's just finding the fact that he's finding all thii videos
I
and
get
commenting
it.
first.
Yes, it's more scary though. It's people. If you really did it, everyone would be like, "Yo, he's not okay. He's not okay."
I think that's a hilarious bit.
I know you think it's funny.
I think that's a funny as fuck bit.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying there will be a point where everyone's like, "Yeah, he's lost it."
Well, yeah, if I was doing it every day, but
You would have to.
Yeah, for it to get the effect that I'd want to get.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd have to
What are we talking about?
I'd have to treat it like a job.
You have to.
Yeah, I would have to treat it like a job. And you're right, I don't have the time to
You
do that.
don't have the time.
But, yeah.
Why are you lying to me? I know you. I'm with you all the time. You
Yeah.
don't have the time for
I
that
don't have
level
the time
of
for that.
commitment.
Yeah, that's not.
What are you not doing stand-up anymore?
Yeah, I'd have to do it in public. I'd have to be like, look.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Just in the green room, like, hold on, guys.
Yeah, first.
Fucking. I feel like each video is so crazy.
So funny that I have the sound on. There's no reason for it. In this premise, I'm not actually watching the videos.
But
I'm
the
just
fact that,
commenting
no, but you're
first.
commenting, but the sound's on.
The
So the video is
sound's
the video is playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You should just leave the sound. Cut your phone on silent.
Yeah. Damn, that'd be a great segment. Pornhub comments. It'd be a fun segment to like.
I bet you. Do you think that pod already exists? Probably.
Where they go through Pornhub. I haven't seen it.
I mean, yeah, but we're not watching those kind of pods. I don't watch the sex pods. You know those pods where people actually have sex on the pod?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But
We gotta get it. Yeah, there's pods that are just doing that are expanding the game.
yeah. But yeah, that would be a fun. Yeah.
You saw Marin ended it all.
Oh yeah, he had Obama on that.
Obama.
Nice.
Yeah. I guess that's cool. You know, if I'm him, I was like, oh, when you want it, I'd solo it, right? But I guess he doesn't do solo pods.
No, he doesn't do solo pods. He's never done solo pods. It'd be great if he got Trump on, but Trump wouldn't do it now. He's not in fucking
I got
campaign
the
mode.
presidency.
Yeah.
Yeah, like either. Yeah, because it's like, I mean, who cares that Obama's on? That's why I was like, I guess it's cool.
It's cool. You got a former president. That's pretty cool.
Well, the one that you had on while he was president.
Yeah.
That's what makes it like cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it'd been way cooler to just have like 6ix9ine on. If Mark Maron's last episode was 6ix9ine,
Yeah,
it would be
wow.
like, yo,
Yo,
damn,
wow.
bro. Everyone would be like, fuck, don't go, Mark. Please don't go.
But yeah, don't send porn to people. I think that's the overall point.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you are, you're already lost.
You've lost. Yeah.
You're lost. You're lost in the sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro. Yeah, you sending child porn. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, beyond porn, there's that. That's like insane.
Because you living so dangerously. Just the fact that you like this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you're living like. Also, it's like you are. That, like, do you? Because it's like we have to put you in jail because we don't know if you're gonna act on this shit, bro, or if you already have acted on it.
Yeah, I think
Like we have to put you in prison for a long time, whether we know you touch kids or not, because you're playing with fire.
Right. I think definitely if you're viewing it, there's no way you're not.
You're not. You're close.
There's no way like I would be comfortable with that person in the terms of like, oh, this guy's viewing it. Would I say that he wouldn't act on it? It's like I don't believe.
Feels like he already is in my head.
I feel like the fact that you are viewing it is that you acting on it.
Yes.
That's step one.
Yes.
You allow yourself these steps until you get to a point
where
you're
walking in and Chris Hansen's like, sit down.
Yeah, exactly. You're already there. If not already been there.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no way you're not messaging people. There's like it's just
No, yeah, you doing. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, no, you got to go to prison for a long time. Fool. God, I can't believe that guy's like pulled in a lot.
Oh, I've had great conversations with him.
About what? You're looking back, you're like, we did talk about Blue's Clues
Yeah.
for a long time.
No, he was I remember he was one of the first headliners when I worked at La Jolla.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Was he nice?
Yeah, he was nice enough. It's not like there's like those headliners that are like just to themselves and just sort of just like go through the weekend.
Did he feel weird?
No.
Was it
Not
normal?
weird. Not weirder than any other headliner.
Any
with
other
their own
pedophile
yeah. Any other headliner with their idiosyncrasies. Like I wouldn't have been like.
Yeah, because I mean, every comic has their little weird bugaboos.
Right.
I get what you're saying. Nothing like over the top where you're like,
No.
Yeah.
This one was like a shock of like, whoa, him.
No, it was. I remember when I saw it, I was like, damn, him. Also, like, you forget about him because he's kind of like in his own little world.
Yeah. There's some people that like, and this is not the child stuff, but like got when the Me Too thing was coming out and they got in trouble. That I was like, yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah, we know the people that were like, oh yeah, of course you got in trouble.
Yeah,
You know what
of
I mean?
course. So yeah. But like with him, it was like, whoa, that's crazy. You were always just like this quiet guy, sort of did your own thing.
But this is also way worse than Me Too stuff
Yeah, this is way worse than Me Too stuff.
because it's like, yeah, you're right. You're on the fucking with kids. That's it. That's the one line that everyone has.
That everyone has. Yeah, you can't cross that. And like we said with the Lost Prophets guy, when you find out they die, no one cares.
No one cares.
No one cares. It's not like I have any sympathy.
Or even
for
like,
any
yeah,
of these people.
you're right. Jared did get stabbed. I forgot
Jared
about
did
that.
get stabbed. Yeah.
God, he got lucky. He lived.
Yeah. He had a Subway sandwich in his pocket, and that's what stopped it. He's just full of Subway sandwiches. He's just covering his body.
He's like, thank God I went sourdough.
Yeah. Italian herbs and cheese. I'll never betray you.
Damn, bro. I learned a lot today.
Yeah,
You know what? Maybe there's something to this bold smart thing.
No, it's not. There's no look how much information.
You had so much information.
But you know what's so funny? All this started with the Epstein thing, and I was like, let's look into it. And then it became a snowball effect of like, oh my God, every government does this, and it makes you more cynical. Makes you like it makes you really look at like everyone up there like, yeah, y'all fucking.
But they are.
Yeah.
And there's no stopping it.
Yeah, but I'd rather be fucking retarded and not and be like, where's
Like,
the Epstein
yeah, there's no
file?
stopping it.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Yeah.
Who has them? And is it in a manila folder?
You know what? In my head, I pictured them in a manila folder.
I picture an old compact disc. You know one of
Oh,
those,
you think it's
like,
digital?
one of those? Yeah.
Oh, like
And
a
an old
compact
school.
or a floppy one?
The floppy.
The square?
Yeah.
Mm.
With the little edges cut and
Yeah,
like, you gotta put it
yeah.
in the right way.
Yeah.
One of those.
And you get it out by pushing it back in and it comes out?
Yeah. Like a VHS. Yeah. So I see it on one of those.
Okay, no, I imagine manila. When she says it's on her desk, I imagine a manila folder.
Yeah, you see a manila folder, papers, names in a row.
In a row.
That's what you see.
That's what you see.
But it would really just be like flight logs and like it'd be a bunch of papers that
It'd be
don't
on a
look.
computer when you think about it.
Yeah, it would be on a computer.
Yeah. But to answer your point, overall, who has them, they said that they have them.
So this lady goes around her. She has a life, right? This woman who said this.
I mean, yeah.
She's alive. She's like right now is doing something. She's out there
Yes.
eating lunch or breakfast. She's doing something right now.
Right.
And she just knows that she said that. God, how do these people fucking live? Like, how do they sleep at night?
with fat paychecks. You get enough money. You
But
can
everyone's
justify
so
anything.
mad about like what comedians are doing, and it's like I just don't get it, bro. Who gives a fuck about Theo Von?
It's easier to attack a clown because a clown is based on jokes. So everything is just like a giant joke, really. It's kind of easier to attack him. It's like to try to.
We can't attack this lady who said she has.
Well, people do attack her, but it's all.
But it should be a focused effort.
But it's harder to attack a system than it is a clown.
Well, clown's an individual.
Yes. Clown's an individual whose whole thing is make fun of me. Even when they're not talking about me, the whole thing is I can be a lightning rod to be made fun. So I can be a lightning rod for all the other emotions as well. It's hard to attack. The Attorney General's been around since fucking Washington.
Damn.
That's like levels of systematic thing that you have to attack. It's like not even a.
You have no chance.
You have no chance. No chance.
You have to be another country's regime to come over and take over.
Yes.
Like you have to be like China coming over, going, you know what? We're fucking now. It's the United States of China.
Mm-hmm. And it's
the
a whole
only
new
way-
It's a whole new system, and that's gonna be corrupt, and they're for sure doing some weird things with kids. Just based off no evidence, just based off a
Yeah, why people worry about all
educated
this?
guess.
Why worry about all that? That sounds awful.
Because people like you ask questions, and someone's gotta know.
Fire.
Yeah, someone's gotta know.
Someone does have to know.
Someone has to know
Who's gonna have
something.
to answer that?
Yeah. And I'm sure there's a lot of what I said is based off just Wikipedia articles and like Wikipedia and
Conspiracy knowledge?
and a couple podcasts.
Yeah.
So I
would call it conspiracy knowledge.
yes, I would say I'm fully prepared to be wrong on a lot of this stuff, but it's like I don't know if I'm definitely right on some of this stuff as well.
But the people who like dive their whole life is this, they like dive into these conspiracies and like study it and try to. I think you're just as fucking crazy as everyone else. You're just as fucking crazy as people you're dealing with. I can't believe you made this your whole life, trying to figure out something that doesn't matter because you can't stop it.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't.
I think okay.
It'll happen forever. So
Okay.
to devote your whole life to just being miserable about kids getting fun, it's like, well, that seems miserable too.
Yeah, that does seem miserable. That's your whole life. That's crazy. But to have a more optimistic point of view of it, it's not so much that I am going to change this. It's that I want people's faith in these institutions to be shaken. So I want everyone to.
Oh, you think that's what the people who are studying it all day are doing?
No, I think that's an optimistic way of looking at it, and maybe there are some people like that are like, hey, I just want you to be like, the faith in these institutions that you place, like all your like people who like I have faith in the government, like don't like question everything. I do think there are a lot of people that are like, let's try to stop it, and it's like that's misguided. It's not gonna happen unless you're in the thing.
Yeah, I guess
And
your
you
whole.
take
I
it
guess,
out from the
I guess
inside.
the only goal would be just like, I just want everyone to know what's happening.
Yeah, and so it's like you're
But
not.
then what? Because once everyone knows it's happening, you find out that no one cares. And
I
then
think
what was it all for?
It's not like I don't think the idea is to change the world. The idea is to like if you get some person to just ask why in any situation, that's the win.
Good point.
The win is won. There's a story. I used to do this in high school. This fucking community service organization I used to work for, and one of their founding stories was there's a big storm, and the storm washes up all these starfish on the beach, right? And so like thousands upon thousands of starfish on the beach, and so this little girl goes out and she starts throwing them into the ocean. And, a guy comes up to the girl and goes, you can't make a difference. Look at this thousand starfish. Why are you throwing them back? She thinks for a second. She picks up one. And then she throws it back in the ocean and said, I made a difference to that one. And that's important. And the guy was like, oh, cool, little girl. My name is Jeffrey. You want to come to an island with me? And then they get on a plane. No one ever tells you the end of that story. They get on a plane. And then who knows what happens. But she made a difference to that one.
Oh my god!
That's
no one's ever finished that
no
story.
one's ever finished that story. Yeah.
It's a terrible ending.
Yeah, it's a wild ending, but the message in the beginning is important. The idea that if your whole thing is I'm gonna save the world, then what can you do? The world is the world. The world will turn without you. The world will turn with you. But if you make someone around you's day better,
Well, not better, because you're not making them day better. You're just making them question reality.
right? if you help improve someone's circumstances even a little bit, then you've done your job.
Does that improve someone's circumstance?
It might.
It might. Yeah.
It might. It might. I think the
It's knowledge, and knowledge is power.
yeah. I think the ability to ask why and think critically is like there's a
And
great
having information.
yes. There's a great. I think it was Malcolm Gladwell talks about it in one of his books. It could be Malcolm Gladwell, someone else. But basically, a lot of the problem with like poor kids is that they're not taught to question things. They're taught to accept things. They are what they are. And like kids who grow up richer will ask more questions and will try to figure stuff out than kids who grow up poor.
Yeah, I mean, that makes a million. But yeah, when you're poor, your situation, you just don't have the resource.
You don't have the resource. Like but like it's down even beyond the resources. You're not even taught to ask why. You're
No,
taught
I mean,
to accept,
I mean, like just because you don't have like if the whole thing is survival, then you don't have time to worry about
right.
question what's going on.
Right.
You're surviving each day.
But not even question what's going on. I think that the example they use was like just a health question in their doctor's office about how the questions that the rich kids ask would lead to answers to what's going on with them more than the questions that the poor kids would ask.
100%.
Yeah.
But imagine if you're dealing with survival every day.
Right.
It's a different life. You know, it's just. But again, that's just circumstance. Circumstance.
Guys, enter the room dick first.
You know what time it is?
Blue Chew isn't just a tablet, it's a cheat code for your crotch. Stronger, harder, and longer lasting. Like someone gave your downstairs a pep talk and a gym membership.
Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. The best sex, some might say.
Yeah, it's like hey, sometimes before the game, you need a good like this is like a Jameis, like Jameis Winston eating the W.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's
A Blue Chew tablet
like
is
that for
a
your sex
dub.
life. Yeah, it's a dub. It's eating the W, but for your sex life.
That is true. You
Yeah.
eating a dub.
Yeah, you eating the dub, dog.
You're eating the dub when you're eating a Blue Chew
Yeah,
tablet because you
yeah.
know what time it is.
You know what
That's
time it
actually
is.
facts.
Yeah.
You do know what time it is
You
when
do
you eat
know
a Blue
what
Chew
time it
tablet.
is. Yeah.
You're not eating it for an L.
No, dub, son.
W's in the chat. And the
W's in the
chat
chat.
is your fucking penis.
Yes, yes, and or the bedroom. A lot of just W's everywhere.
W's everywhere. But no, when you take a Blue Chew tablet, it's W's in the chat. It's W's in your penis. Boys, don't get caught lacking out there.
No.
Don't get caught lacking. L. What's the word? What is lacking spelled with? An L. What do we not take? L's.
Yeah, we take W's.
We take W's.
Guys, this isn't just about performance, it's about legacy or third legacy. Give her group chat something to talk about. You know when you lay it down, they're talking about how it gets up. Nothing makes you more of a legend than a little Blue Chew. Discover your options at bluechew.com.
That is true, but you don't want the group chat. You don't want the group chat saying how you weren't hard.
No. Oh
That's
my God, no.
legitimately terrifying.
That's horrifying. Absolutely.
Like this went from an ad to now I'm genuinely scared. I'm genuinely, boys, get the Blue Chew tablet now. Get the Blue Chew tablet right now.
And we've got a special deal for our listeners. As always, get your first month of Blue Chew free. Just use the promo code SOLID at checkout and pay $5 for shipping. That's it. Join Blue Chew's mission to upgrade humanity one thrust at a time. Head to bluechew.com for details and safety info. And big thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast.
Thank you, Blue Chew. You know, like I just don't get that. I don't get anyone who's like super patriotic about their country, anything.
I don't know. I think it's there's a certain point where like you got to have pride in where you're from. I think that's important.
No, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Then it gets flips to like the other side of like, hey, at a certain point, like, hey, relax, you were just born here.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like a happy medium.
And they were just born there.
Yeah, and they were just born there. So it's like there's like a little like a Goldilocks zone, a sweet zone of like just right.
Yes.
Where it's like because it's bad to have no pride in where you're from.
100%.
But it's bad to be like, where I'm from is the best always.
Yes.
It's like
that's where it gets crazy.
Yeah, it's weird.
Bro. That's what I mean. When like you see like the car with all the American flag shit on it, you're like, no. You're like, man, this is too much.
Anything like a car bumper sticker, anything on a car is like, whoa.
You're doing too much.
Yeah, relax. It's a car.
Also, why do you think anyone gives a fuck about you? Just go where you're going. Why would anyone in any of these cars give a fuck what you think about anything, this country, anything? Turn right or left or keep going straight. That's it. That's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, why does anyone... The world's just... But look, we're part of the problem. We're doing a podcast.
Yeah. We're talking
Every time I talk shit about like, man, the world's a problem, I realize like, oh, Deric, you're part of the fucking problem.
What, are you going to not be part of the problem and not participate?
I disagree. I don't think you guys are a part of the problem.
Val's the best.
I mean, we definitely are. I talked out of my ass for Jeffrey Epstein for about 30 minutes. I don't know if any of what I said is true.
Yeah. And I'm even worse. And it's even worse. I didn't even know about anything he said. But what were you saying? Because I liked it because it made me feel good.
Yeah.
It's just gratitude. Like, you guys do a good job of showing gratitude. In general, that's the perspective needed for happiness, right? Like, you talk about how do you find happiness and everything. It's because, like, I'm breathing. Cool. Like, thank God. And that's the vibe.
Fuck yeah, Val. God damn, I love you. I'm breathing. Because that is it. I'm breathing.
Right.
Fucking sick. Because that's it. And ain't that crazy? That's really it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You breathing, bro. Like, you got it. You got it. That's it.
Yeah, that's the best you can do.
That's the best you can hope for.
It's the best you can do. The best you can do. And then if you have an opportunity to throw a starfish back in the ocean, take it.
Fucking
That's
chuck
the best.
it.
Yeah, just chuck it. Just like try to be a little helpful to somebody at some point.
But then again, why is it bad that the starfish are all out? Because that's what nature wanted.
Ooh.
Does nature want?
Does nature want?
I don't think nature wants.
What does nature do then?
Nature is nature.
I think nature wants. Nature wants to live. Everything wants to survive.
Well, what are we talking about as nature here? Because like
Well, everything.
the ocean doesn't want to live. The ocean's just the ocean. The ocean. There's things in the ocean that want to live, but the ocean doesn't want to live. The ocean's just.
Does the ocean not want to live? I don't know, bro. You don't know either.
No, there's a lot of things. No, I don't think the ocean wants to live. Like,
But you don't
wind
know.
like nature just be naturing. I don't think the nature wants.
But you don't know.
I'm going to confidently say when the wind blows, it's not like I want to be blowing. I think the wind just blows.
But you don't know that.
I don't think the wind is sentient.
Why?
Why would it be?
Why would it not be? What do you
The
mean?
wind doesn't have a brain.
Says who?
What? What do you mean says who?
What do you mean the wind doesn't have like that'd be like saying like, because like, do you not think grass is alive?
Grass is alive.
So what's the difference between grass and wind and like all these
Okay,
things?
well, grass is like an organism. It's got like cells and shit. The wind is just the wind.
It's something, bro. Everything is something.
Everything is something, but I don't think I don't think that nature wants. I think nature does.
Val, what do you think?
I think want is part of consciousness. So, like, if you want to make the argument that nature wants, then you have to put it in, like, that nature has a consciousness. And then what is that?
I think there are things in nature with a conscience. I think like lizards and grass.
But I think we're all one thing. So if we're all one thing, then yes, everything would have consciousness. If we're all one thing.
Is nature a thing? No, it's not nature. Is like go back to wind. Is wind a thing?
Yeah, if it's
Is
if
wind
the universe is all all one organism, then everything's conscious.
But that means every organism is conscious. But I don't think the rocks are conscious. I don't think my fart is conscious.
Why would your fart not be conscious?
Why would my fart be conscious?
Bro, there could be a whole. This is what I think is cool. In your fart. But in your fart,
Right.
there could be like a billion universes and a billion lifetimes and a billion consciousness and a billion things that happen just in your one fart.
Right, but then that's just the setting, but like of the universe.
So everything does have a conscious. In your fart, bro, fucking lives happened. Fucking lives and fucking 9/11 and fucking O.J. Simpson breaking the Russian record, killing his wife. In your
Yeah.
fart.
Yeah.
In your fart. We could be in someone's fart right now. Have you not seen Men in Black?
It's fair.
You've
I
seen
guess-
Men in Black,
I
right?
guess I get what you're saying, but no, I don't think at the end of the day, I don't think nature wants anything. I think nature does, and it's more powerful than anything. It's definitely more powerful than anything. It's more powerful than all those starfish that wanted to be in the sea and they couldn't fucking overcome nature. But I don't think nature wants. I think nature does.
Do you think you have a consciousness?
Yeah,
Do you think when you die, you don't have it no more?
that I don't know.
I'm asking.
I can't imagine. I just can't imagine it going away.
Okay. Do you think your body goes back into the earth?
Yes.
Where does your consciousness go? Because if it goes back into the earth, then yeah, rocks would have. Then yeah, nigga, everything is because everything is everything. Like we're all like that TV is just fucking all of our past. This break is all of our, like, you know what I'm saying, my nigga? I'm touching fucking Ray Charles, baby. Like, you know what I mean? I think everything does have consciousness because if it don't, because I agree with you. I don't think it's got to go somewhere. So where it go? And I think we do go back into the earth. We do go back into the universe.
But does the consciousness
just
just
a
sort of
fucking-
fucking dissipate into the other dimension that clearly exists when you take mushrooms and shit? You're like, oh, there's like something else going on. There's like a clearly another dimension that we're in tune with only when we take these psychedelics. So just get released into that.
I wonder what that is.
I have a theory on this.
Yes, druggy.
Yeah, go ahead, drug addict.
But I think psychedelics, because we know they like fire your brain and make connections to like one part of your brain that doesn't normally connect to another part of your brain. So like hippocampus, to your frontal cortex, things like that. Or that's the same place, I don't know. But it's just your brain being able to process and perceive what's actually around you better. So it's, like you're seeing energy moving or you're seeing like waves happen. It's sort of like a heat wave that you see in real life. Your brain just has the capacity to actually see it under the influence.
So you're saying it's like always there.
It's always there.
Yeah, we're just in tune to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think it's just drugs because if you also like start like if you like a fast, you can get there.
Yeah,
take water out, you can get there. You can get there mentally without drugs.
And probably religion too. I think it's a spiritual
Meditation?
thing. Yes,
People say they get there
it's
meditating?
definitely a spiritual thing. I just
Yeah.
think psychedelics are inherently spiritual.
I think it's a way to it's the highway.
Yeah.
It's like everything else is like a slow walk to get there, and then that's like, nigga, yo, here's the fucking, you know, the Burj Khalifa elevator.
Yeah.
That's what drugs are. It's like, hey, we don't have time to. We're not taking the steps.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get there. Enlighten me.
Yeah.
So drugs just get you there.
Yeah.
But you can meditate and get there, or fast and whatever.
Yeah. Just it has to be something spiritual.
Yeah.
You can't get there while like playing video games or whatever, unless that's your spirituality. Unless you're truly zoned out.
I mean, you'd have to really get into a meditative state, but even still, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, because you're reacting.
So you're reacting, and
you're
it's like, well, you
reacting.
can't react.
You can't
and be
react
getting
and meditate.
meditative.
Yeah.
So yeah. Then again, what is it when like
You're in like a complete flow state.
when Klay Thompson dropped 70?
Yeah, you're like in
What
tune
was
to
that?
something. Yeah, you're in tune
you
to
know what I'm
something.
saying? And he is reacting.
Yeah.
So what's going on there?
There's like a flow state. There's a flow state that you can get. Anything can be spiritual, right? In the right mindset.
Yeah, you're right. Because it's like, but it's funny how even because we were just like, oh, reacting, you can't do it. But then we both thought about it. It's like, well, no. Nigga, Kyrie Irving didn't have water and dropped 50.
Yeah, and not even like on a high level. Just like sometimes, like there's some games that I play where I was like of Overwatch, I'll be like, whoa, I was on some shit this game. I
Like
don't know
your
what it
fingers
was.
are moving. You don't even know.
Yeah. I felt like a virtuoso a little bit. It's like, what's that?
So what is that? That's something.
I think it's breath. So like being able to control the amount of oxygen that you send to your brain.
And that's sort of the effect of what meditation is, right? It's just breathing.
Yeah, it's just breathing. And then I guess you're probably but you're so locked into the game you don't even realize that you're breathing like
Yeah, you're breathing in a flow state.
in a flow. Like you're just such in a flow. So that's probably what it really is.
Yeah.
It's just you're breathing in a flow state. Whether that be you hooping, playing football, whatever the fuck, baseball,
And
pitching.
I bet you the best athletes in those tough moments are, you know, when they say ice in their veins, that's the sort of like
That's what it is. You're just in fucking flow.
Your
dude.
breath is probably perfect.
And that's what all the training was for.
Yes.
Yeah. How do we get here?
Dude, I don't
Now
know
we're just
what
talking-
the
now we're just talking about
what the
athletes.
fuck we talked about
Now we're
this
just talking about
entire,
athletes in
this entire
themselves.
podcast. I can't believe it. I can't believe we
Anyone who
talked
made
for
it
an
through.
hour and a half. That's-
Anyone who made it through this,
I
you're,
mean-
you're a champion.
I mean, real deal gold star.
Anyone who makes it through every week, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, we've never said anything of importance on this podcast.
And we're never going to.
Yeah.
And we're never going to.
Yeah.
Even when we become successful and blow up and become big comedians and we can get crazy big guests, and one day we get the president on, still nothing of value will be said.
That's so funny.
Not a single thing. I will not challenge that president in any way. I'm telling you now.
That's
So
our
go ahead
promise to you.
Promising that. Clip this up for the future. When me and Ehsan can when we get to that level where we can bring on big dogs, big politicians and stupid shit like that, we will not ask them Y'all thought Jimmy Fallon was cookie cutter? Nigga, wait till you see us have a dictator on here, and we're straight up playing Monopoly with this nigga. And not talking about anything else but the game.
Right.
Because, I'm a comic.
That's how we got here. This all started from Theo Vaughn.
Oh. How's he doing? Is everything okay?
Hopefully. All right, we'll see you next week.
No, I genuinely also hope he's doing great.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I can't imagine just fucking. I be thinking about that shit, bro, with Joe and Theo and Schultz and everybody. Just like, damn, bro, I can't imagine just being a comic and just being fucking.
Well, it used to. I think
because you went political a little bit.
Well, also, it's just this landscape didn't exist when we were younger, where comedians are like as big as they are right now.
So that, and then so you're as big. Just take politics out of it. Just as big as they are.
As big as they
in
are.
arenas, things like that.
In arenas with
pop culture,
multiple arena acts.
Yeah, it's so many. Oh my god.
Yeah, pop culture. They have say in the political space. This was not a thing.
Yeah. So
It's
that's
not a
why that
thing.
hate is so visceral now.
Yeah. We all remember. We remember when Dane Cook got to Madison Square Garden, how huge of a deal that was.
Unreal. Or you're right. Anybody's comedy special.
And now the fact that comedians are huge and they blame comedians for
The president.
the president, and the state of America. They blame comedians for the state of America. That's insane. Just because they had a guy on his podcast, and the other person refused because she can't speak. Is it? Yeah. First of all, Trump was so wildly unpopular. Is it comedians' fault that this wildly unpopular man, the two people that they got to fight to go against him, was an actual dead guy? Who, by the way, when people get mad at like Trump and stuff, how come where's this hate for Biden, who said he'd only be a one-term president and then ran for a second term, and everyone realized like, oh, he has dementia, so we can't run him. So we put up this lady who had 1% of the vote in the Democratic primary, who can't speak, who did a subway takes that they had to scrub because her take made no sense.
What was her take? Does anybody know?
No one knows. He scrubbed it because the take didn't make any sense.
Did he say this? Out
Yes, he said this in an interview. He had Kamala on subway takes, and they scrubbed it because what she said made no sense. Those are the two people you have to fight against a fucking orange baboon?
Yeah.
That's the best you can do? Is a dead guy and a lady who can't talk?
I have a subway take.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I got one.
What is it?
Should I give it or should I wait till I'm on the show one day?
I guess you should wait till you're on the show. Tell me after the camera's cut. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's like I could come up with another one.
No,
Isn't that crazy? How this stuff? I'd rather tell our fans.
Yeah.
I want to tell our because it's like, well, tell our friends.
All right, let's. How about you want to end with the subway take?
No, because then
No.
I want to give it away. You're right. What if I go on the stupid?
What if you go on the
there?
show? Yeah, you can go on the show.
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
But that's crazy. It's an awesome show. But I said everyone's. It's an awesome show. It's hard. I'll say this, Sam, bro. It's hard. Like, not hard, but it's just interesting. Because hard's not the right word. It's just interesting being friends. Like, when you friends with these niggas, fool. You friends with a lot of these comics. They're like your boys. You see these guys all the time. You talk to them, text them. They're in your personal life. You know, these famous comedians that people hate or whatever. You know them. So it's just weird when people, like, you'll be watching something like the Subway Takes guy. And it's nothing against him. I have nothing against him. But it's just, you're like, or whatever podcast you'll be scrolling. And somebody will like throw a shot at one of your boys, but they don't know that. They're just throwing a shot at a pop culture figure.
Yeah.
But it's for you. You're like,
damn, bro, you don't know.
Damn, but not. And now I'm like, now I'm feeling a way about you, and because you're talking about like, I fuck with this nigga. This nigga is a homie of mine. Like, these are homies of mine. For real. Beyond I get that, but then you have to sit back and go, this is a pop culture figure.
Right. Well, sometimes I had a friend of mine who I've known for a while, a comic, and he wanted some spots in Austin, and he threw a shot at Mothership, and I was like, dude, what the fuck do you think is happening here? Also, it's crazy to ask for spots and then throw a shot at Mothership to the guy who runs the Mothership website. Such a wild, and I helped him out obviously because I think he's a good comic and he can get spots, but it's like,
What?
Because he was like, will they say yes to me? Because I run anti-mothership. I ran stuff that's the antithesis of mothership. It's like, what do you think is happening at the mothership? There's a bunch of fucking liberal people here. Get over yourself. Also, don't ask. Like, what a crazy thought to ask for spots and then shit on my job. What an insane, like as a human being, what an insane thing to do.
Hey, Etsy, I'd love spots at your shitty club.
Yeah.
Hey, Etsy, heard the seller's a piece of shit. Would love to do some time there.
Heard Austin sucks ass, and I heard where you work is full of Nazis. But anyways, can you help me out? It's like, you want help from a Nazi then? Is that what you're saying?
Like, I don't know.
Like, what are you saying? What's the point of throwing the shot out? But it's like, and we got into
But like
the
you said,
argument.
but
He's so used to like just
I'm
throwing
realizing-
shots at
exactly.
the
And I'm
mothership.
realizing it's like, oh, it's not personal, bro. The niggas just throwing shots at the pop culture thing.
Yeah.
It's the thing in pop culture.
But hey, when you're talking to me, it's personal.
100%. But I guess that was my point of like, I'm realizing, because Brian said it to me. It's like, oh, bro, like everyone, it's a talking point now. It's beyond. It's got to be. It's culture now.
Right.
It's beyond. Like, to you, it feels personal because people are talking about like, damn, we hang with these niggas every day.
Yeah.
They're actual friends of ours.
Yeah.
Who are in our personal lives. So you don't like, how would you feel if motherfuckers taking shots at your boys?
Yeah,
You would just be like,
took shots at the guy who bought your daughter a crib. There's no way you would feel.
you see what I'm saying, fool? So you like, it's like, but again, you try to take a step back because you realize like they're not taking, it's not as personal as I'm taking it. They are taking a shot at just as if I made fun of Lizzo. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like, it's the same thing.
Right.
Lizzo's a real person.
Right.
And even though but our thing will be like, oh, but I'm cracking jokes, yada yada. It's like, yeah, but she might not take it that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm realizing that. I'm like, all right, take a step back. Like, they're not making, because how many people I'm sure who are friends with somebody like Lizzo, right, had to be like, what am I just gonna be mad at everybody for talking shit about, like, everyone's shitting on my friend?
Right.
This is my homie.
Right.
And everyone's just talking shit about her.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying, like, truly, and I'm a motherfucker who had Lizzo jokes.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's like, all right, like, I truly don't hate Lizzo, and I have no feelings. I want the best for Lizzo. I'm cracking, I'm talking shit. Other people could be just talking shit too.
Right.
Does that make sense? Like, and
Yes.
I'm realizing that. It's like, it's
Right.
not personal. Motherfucker, they're talking about the most famous thing. It's not like that. If a nigga started talking about my friend Tommy from back home, then I'd be like, this is personal.
Right.
This feels like it's really about,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
Like, so but it is hard to not take it personally.
It's hard not to take it personally. Also, I guess for me specifically, it's hard not to read like all these just DMs calling, like, just being like, you're a Nazi, to be like, ugh. Like, I know you're sending it to the club and you have this thought about the club or whatever, but it's like, it's hard not for me to read that all the time and be like, well, fuck you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's that feeling of just seeing every fucking podcast clip and everybody talking shit up the place.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
and
like, yo, relax.
It makes you feel like, you know, fuck you.
It does
But
make you
again,
feel like fuck you.
Brian made me, it was nice talking to be somebody. He was like, oh, bro, no one means what they're saying. They're just talking shit. It's the talking point.
Right.
As if he's like, because it's like, I mean, we talk shit. Like, that. It's just, we're in it. But if there was another thing going on in another place, we would be talking about it.
Right.
You know, not maybe I don't know how we'd be talking about it, but we would be talking about it.
We would be.
So, and we might have an opinion that people there wouldn't like.
That's a good point.
You know, so it's like, oh, it's not personal. It's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Well,
feels
yeah.
personal because, like you said, me and you are at ground zero.
We're at ground zero. I run the Instagram.
And you run
so
the
I-
Instagram.
I read the comments.
And we're friends with all these guys.
Yeah,
that
I'm
everyone's
friends
shitting
with all
on.
these
So
guys
yeah.
and people shitting on me actively while asking for help.
Crazy.
That is insane, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's crazy.
No, first off, every single comic talking shit is waiting for a DM to get the headline to place.
Yeah.
They're fucking waiting for Adam to ask them to headline.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up. They're all the same. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing about like all these comics talking shit about the comedy festival. You know, it's like, oh, you would go. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. You know, it's the talking point. So it's, you know.
It's self-awareness. Like, Ehsan, I think your situation is like this person just lacked self-awareness. Of just, like, how it's just consequences. Like, and people just don't give a fuck.
Well, and you know what's funny? It's not like I didn't give him the names of the people he wanted. I still helped him out. I was just like, hey man, just like,
hey, have some decorum, my nigga.
yeah, like, hey, just know, like, I don't know what you think is happening at Mothers. I don't know what you think is happening here, but there's like a fuck ton of liberal comics here. And then he goes, you know, oh, I didn't check or whatever the fuck. It's like, you don't know these comics. Why would you check? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, what are you're just talking shit.
Now you're talking shit, but you're talking shit to a guy who is in the club, who works for the club, asking for help. To talk shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I think I would have been like, hey man, figure it out. If I said that, I think that would have been totally within my right to say that.
But I get not doing it.
No, because I like the guy.
Yeah.
And I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to be a comic. I'm not going to try to stop a comic from being a comic. Even though you would totally do that in the opposite direction, clearly.
Isn't that crazy?
You would totally do that in the opposite direction. Clearly.
He would fucking bury you.
Yeah.
And tell everybody else you suck and not to book you too. Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy?
exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly. That's what that taught me. It's like, oh, you're about to, I'll still help you out because it's like, I still care about comedy more than I care about your fucking politics. But it made me be like, oh, I don't know if you'd help me out if I needed help.
And I'll still help you out.
Yeah. There's
Even
no way.
knowing that I'll help you.
Yeah. Because you were knowingly able to say some fuck shit to my face about the place I work. You would absolutely not help me out in the other direction. There's no way.
Yeah. It's all good though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that also just shows like a level of maturity and confidence in like one's career to be like that the risk is just not worth, right? So it's like to you lose nothing in the game really helping him out because the people that are in your court to help you out are greater than, if that makes sense.
Well, you know what? It's not even that. It is confidence in like, hey, I believe in myself that like, whenever I need help, my fucking act is strong enough to warrant that help. But yeah, it's just more like I'm definitely more on just team comedy.
Fuck yeah.
We should end.
No, I was having so much fun.
We were having fun, but we should end.
Oh, because we're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're at 1:45.
Damn, I was genuinely having a good time.
I know, but we pay for this.
I hope you guys are having a good time too. Because we have to end now. Well, we didn't want to.
We didn't want to, but we should.
Guys, welcome to the Solid Show.
Yeah.
I'm Deric. This is Ehsan Ahmad.
Yeah.
And we love you guys very, very, very much.
We do love you. And he can't read and I can.
And we'll see you next week.
Put that ass to play, that ass got bass, break it down.